Yeah, good afternoon, Bob Trade Genius. The 6th of December, 12/6/2018. So yesterday I put a video out. Not 15 minutes after the video goes up, Trump announced the rest of the Chinese lady, and then the everything just went to hell in a handbasket. But today they bought the market up and they closed everything to flat. But I don't know if we're out of the woods yet or not. And typically when you have a 9-to-1 day like we had on Tuesday, the next day is a move higher. In fact, every time it's done it in the past is a move higher, and it was setting up that way, but didn't happen. But thank goodness the positions I were in were not dependent on my predictions. We bought SH on Tuesday at the open at 28.53, and we closed it. We were moving to stop up 1%, and we got up to 29.83, and we closed it off. We pretty close caught the top, and but that was nice work for a couple days, especially in a non-leveraged position. And what we noticed was, as price was falling on SH, the relative strength index, this is just a derivation of one. You can pretty much put in what you want, but it was showing it was diverging from price. So you had lower lows on price, you had higher highs, higher lows on RSI, and we went ahead at the open, and bought it. And I bought it mostly as a hedge for some of my long positions, but mostly my long positions are gold and silver miners, and they actually held up too. So it was kind of a weird couple days in that regards. I think people are starting to move into safety. So we had a nice pop on that, and this is just our signal. So we called the money maker. We traded on the 4-hour. Trend was up, bottom of the channel. This was icing on the cake. You take the trade, and it was around 5% on the actual close. So that's it. Now, looking at everything else, I said, well, maybe should we time the buy SPY? I didn't get a buy signal on this. We got a SPY buy signal at the close. I don't trust it. Tomorrow we have the employment report, and the market is just absolutely crazy. When you have the Russell, and I'll type that in now, swinging 3 standard deviation moves here, from Tuesday to morning to Thursday close. It's just all's not well. This is like 2008 all over again. They would use news and short covering and leverage to just throw people out of positions. And the only good news is that gold and silver miners are not playing. And that's a good tell. That means there may be a place for safety. And so you look here, you got a pop on the Russell, and then sold down about halfway, and it popped it again. It came back down again, and then now you have this move here. I mean, look at this sell-off versus this bump is nothing, and so we still have room to go on the downside. And so market's definitely unstable. There's no liquidity. They had to intervene on Wednesday. Actually had to turn the exchange off for 10 minutes to stop the selling. So like I said, look, any of these rips or gifts, get the heck out of the market. Our big position that we've been pushing has been Barrick. We've had 2 nice trades on it, and this trade still in process. I have a sell signal around 14 on it at the moment, and just watching it. AG, I'm buying, selling calls against my position here. It's been a bit of a tight range here since December started. Starting to push up here again, and I think there's once the tax loss selling's out of the way, I think this thing's going to rocket. And then PAS had a nice day too. This is our big silver position that we push. And again, they're giving us nice little trades. If you're willing to take 1, 2, 3, 4%, you should. These are nice opportunities. And I've been looking for stuff to buy, but there's just nothing jumping out at me at the moment that I should get my hands around. Ag should start moving again December into January, February, and but I haven't seen them move yet, and so it's just kind of good to play it pretty simple and pretty easy. But this helps you, takes the emotions out. I always look at this stuff, make sure I don't listen to my inner voice here. I just look at the, if I get a buy signal, am I confirmed with rising RSI? Am I at the bottom of the channel? You know, is the channel going up or going down? Am I scalping or am I trying to make a run? And like I said, you can get this software from us as part of the service. Just go to tradelikeagenius.com. We got some holiday Christmas specials running right now. You know, the money you would have made on just on the short S&P trade this week was worth more than a year's worth of the service. So jump in. And people ask me about doing options. You could take our trade signals that we put out, buy at the money 2 weeks out, or you could do a spread. We're typically, you know, at the most 3 to 5% on our moves before we scalp out. Is that you can do debit spreads on it, call spreads at the money, and then just go out 5% on the short leg. You know, do 2 weeks, and you know, get a sell signal or to get your profit in, and you can leverage it that way. So that's another option for you as well. But anyway, thanks for listening. Tomorrow, I just have no clue what they're going to do with this. This is like 2008 all over again, when they just start swinging it maniacally, and you're forced to day trade or you're just forced to sit. And I'm trying to take a different position, and I'm thinking gold and silver miners are going to come out of this thing on the end just fine. And then one thing we do have that's been sensitive to the market is URA has not, you know, we bought URA at right here. I'm holding it longer term, but I have a 12 sell stop on it. It seems very sensitive to the market at the moment. I'm trying not to overtrade this, and so I'm kind of sitting here, giving it some room to run. And I have a 13 sell on it. And but anyway, that's kind of where we sit. I have a bunch of junior miners. I'm just holding them, get through the tax loss selling into January, and then seeing where they go. And like I said, the big positions are in Barrick, in Pan American Silver, and then the First Majestic. So anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.